So we all know about being stuck between a rock and a hard place, but what about when that hard place that you're stuck between is actually happening inside your head? So for me, the way that this shows up is that I've always got this constant tug of war between two extremes, and those two extremes are complete overexhaustion and burnout and complete lack of wanting to do anything and depression. And I don't think it is a function of my makeup such that it's a flaw. It is actually a compass guidance system for me because I have to learn how to swing between these two extremes on a continual basis. And for me, how it feels the entire time is that I cannot exist in the middle. And I don't think that that's a bad thing, even though it feels like it is, because I've got this constant struggle with being pulled in either direction. But I think that it is a way for your body and your brain to gauge where you are in your life circumstance, if you're doing too much or too little. And the way that it works for me is that I tend to overexert myself because I don't want to operate in the lower spectrum, which is where I would tend towards lethargy and depression. That's when I'm doing too little. And when I start doing too little and I'm resting too much, then I start to feel guilty and it becomes this downward spiral, and you start questioning yourself, your life's choices, and it begins this rumination thread, and you fall into that pattern and your energy starts getting depleted, and then you start to live in, I'll call it the dark side. And to remain out of that, I have to occupy all of my time, all of my available time with working or doing something. I don't, unfortunately, have the capacity to just relax and do nothing. My wife is always on at me about this, that like she's Italian, so they've got dolce far niente, which is the sweetness of doing nothing. I unfortunately don't know how to experience that, because as soon as I start doing nothing, even though it's rest and relaxation, I start to get anxious and worked up and I have to do something. So I'm always busy with something to occupy my thoughts and occupy my mind. Social media is one of those things, which is a negative way to do it, but nonetheless it is to get me out of my own head, because as soon as I'm in my head, that's when all of the problems start. And that's this rock and hard place that I've described that I live in between, because if I allow my mind to occupy itself, then the questions start and the cycles start, and this entire process would then swing you either way. Whereas if I'm able to take myself out of my head and into my body by doing or engaging myself into something, then the thinking can stop. So the thing that I've come to realize is that there's going to be this ebb and flow between the two. I just need to manage it, that I need to understand that when I'm tending towards the dark side, then I need to start doing more to get out of it. But as soon as I start feeling the opposite extreme of that, which is burnout and tiredness, I need to then tone it back. And if you can get this balancing act right, or if I can get this balancing act right, then I suppose there would be a more peaceful resolution with how I experience life. But to mentally recognize it is the difficult part of it, because you've constantly got this pull and you have to manage your emotions and you have to manage your physical sensations in your body and just your entire thought process around this thing.